Hey everyone, welcome back to Kabuto Labs channel. In our last video, we got everything set up with meta building blocks for Unity. Today, we're diving deep into the camera rig and exploring how to add a real interaction to your VR project. By the end of this video, you'll have a full track virtual reality rig with trackable objects, laser pointers for distant interactions, and touch elements all working together, so grab your coffee. Let's jump in and make some VR magic happen. Step 1. Understanding the camera rig. Alright, let's start by really understanding what the camera rig building block does for us. When you added the camera rig in the latest video, Unity automatically gave you something called building block camera rig. Think on this as the anchor point of your entire VR experience. It handles all the tracking, where your headset is, where your controllers are, everything. Click on the camera rig in your hierarchy and look the inspector. You will see it contains OVR Manager. This is the brain that connects Unity to the Meta Quest headset. OVR Camera Rig. This handles all the camera positioning and tracking. OVR Headset Emulator. This component lets you test headset movement in Unity using keyboard shortcuts, no headset needed. The beauty of this setup? It automatically adjusts for different blade spaces, floor heights, and controller positions. You literally don't have to worry about any of that low-level stuff. If you expand the camera rig hierarchy, you also see the actual camera anchors, left eye, right eye, and center eye. This renders what you see in the virtual reality. Pro Insight. Check out the dependencies list in the inspector. As we add more building blocks throughout this series, watch this list grow. It's like seeing your VR project's family tree. This shows you exactly how everything connects together, which is super helpful when you are troubleshooting or understanding how the system works. Step 2. Adding controller tracking. Now, let's bring those controllers to life. We want to see a beautiful 3D model of the Meta Quest controllers in our scene. Go to Meta, Tools, Building Blocks, and find Controller Tracking. Click that block to a scene or drag it straight into your hierarchy. Boom! Unity just added controller tracking game objects under your camera rig. Expand it and you will see left hand anchor, your left controller. Right hand anchor, your right controller. Each one has a gorgeous 3D model of the Quest controllers attached. These aren't just static models, they track your actual control position and rotation in real time. When you press buttons, the triggers animate. When you grip, the grip button moves. It's incredible polished. Now, take a moment to select each controller in the hierarchy and check out the components. Quick check. You should now see 2 controller models into your scene. Heads up. If you accidentally delete or move these control anchors, your tracking will break. The building blocks wizard won't auto-fix this, so be careful when you're organizing your hierarchy. Step 3. Adding interaction block graph. Time for the fun part. Let's make it so you can actually graph objects in VR. Before we dive in, here is what makes this work. Your controllers have a grip button on the side, and Meta's building blocks automatically map these grabbing actions. No manual button configuration needed. Head back to Meta, Tools, Building Blocks, and search for Graph Interaction. Click Add Block to the scene. It is what's cool. Unity doesn't just add abstract components, it actually adds building block cube to your scene. This is a pre-configured grabbable object with all the components already set up for you. You will see appear in your hierarchy with everything ready to go. Take a look at this cube in the inspector. It has 3 components. Grabbable makes it interactable. Rigid body gives it physics. Collider, so it can be detected by your hands. The graph interaction building block also adds the necessary graph interactors to your controllers behind the scenes, so your hands know how to grab the objects. Position this cube about a meter in front of your camera so you can easily reach when it's testing. Now, what if you want to make your custom object grabbable? Super easy. Let me show you two ways. Method 1. The quick way. Right-click on any object in your hierarchy. Select Interaction SDK. Add Graph Interaction. Handy wizard pops up. Quick Fix All, and Unity automatically adds everything needed. Grabbable component, rigid body, collider. The works. Method 2. Manual setup. Select your object. Add component. Search for grabbable. Make sure your object has rigid body for physics. Make sure it has a collider, box collider, thread collider, whatever fits in your object. That's it. Any object with these three things, grabbable, rigid body, and collider, will work with the graph interactors on your controllers. Step 4. Edit ray interaction. Not everything in VR should require you to physically reach it. Sometimes you want to point at distant object or UI buttons. That's where ray interaction comes in. Your controllers have a trigger button under your index finger, and this is what you'll use to select things with your ray pointer. Go to Meta, Tools, Building Blocks, and add the ray interaction block. Just like with graph interaction, Unity adds building block cube to your scene. This one configured for ray interaction. You'll also get ray interactors added to both controllers, and you install these laser pointer style rays coming from them. These rays can select objects from a distance. Want to make your own object ray interactable? Just follow the same process from the previous step. Right-click your object and use Interaction SDK, add ray interaction, or manually add the necessary components. The cool part, you can combine ray and graph interactions on the same object. Point an distant object with your ray and pull the trigger to interact from afar. For UI buttons and distant interactions, rays are essential. They give you the sci-fi point-and-click feeling that's perfect for VR menus and control games. Step 5. Adding poke interaction. Last but not least, poke interaction. This is for touching things with the tip of your controller, like pressing physical buttons. Go to Meta, Tools, Building Blocks, and add the poke interaction block. Poke interactions are perfect for UI elements and physical buttons in VR. When you're using hand tracking, which we might cover in a future video, poking feels incredibly natural, like pressing real buttons. For now, just know that poke acts another layer of interaction. You can literally reach out and push things with your controller simulated in its finger. Combined with grab and ray, you now have 3 complete interaction methods. Best practices for camera setup. Before we wrap up, here are some pro tips for working with the camera rig. Never move the camera rig after adding it. The camera rig handles all positioning automatically. If you need to adjust the starting position, change the player spawn point, not the rig itself. Check your scale religiously. VR is incredibly sensitive to scale. Keep your objects a real world size. A cube that's 1 by 1 by 1 meters in Unity should feel like 1 meter cube in VR. Getting this right makes everything feel more immersive. Use the validation tool. After adding any building block, run Meta, Tools, Project Setup tool to make sure everything is configured correctly. This catches issues before they become headaches. And that's a wrap. You've just mastered the camera rig, added full control tracking with beautiful 3D models, and set up grab, ray, and poke interactions. If you're excited with this series, smash the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me why VR feature you want to see next. Let's keep building. See you soon and stay awesome.